Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Gaskins here. Now, got a very serious topic today on this one, but it's a lot of lessons in it. And I got a coaching call in 37 minutes, so we ain't gonna be here too long. And before we get into it, don't forget, if you have not invested in the channel yet, you have the opportunity. You'll see the link in the description box under the video. It'll be the top one, so go check it out, see how many days left, and join us if you want to. Now, no pressure. Now, saw this right here. Some of y'all sent this to me, and it was about a young man who was in college, a college athlete, and his life was taken by his girlfriend. And what? Oh, that's something else. It's a different one where somebody life was taken, prosecution rests. But on this one right here, I want to see what the griot, this is on the griot, says. Lincoln University senior killed in stabbing off campus. Girlfriend charged with murder. Prosecutors allege Kevon Golson was involved in a volatile relationship with Denisha Jackson leading up to the deadly fight. After a Missouri college student and track athlete was stabbed to death, his girlfriend has been arrested and charged in connection with the killing. On Tuesday, February 24th, officials at Lincoln University in Jefferson City announced in a press release that 23-year-old senior Kevon Golson had been killed in an off-campus incident the day prior. Our thoughts are with family, friends, faculty, staff, and all who have been impacted by this tragic situation, university officials said in the statement. In the early morning hours of Monday, February 23rd, Jefferson City police responded to a call at a residence near campus, where they found Golson suffering from stab wounds to his back and chest. KRCG reported he later died at a local hospital. Cole County prosecutors have since charged 27-year-old Denita Jackson, also a track and field athlete at the University and Golson's girlfriend at the time, with second-degree murder and armed criminal action, according to ABC 17. Golson, who was from Kingston, Jamaica, was a senior and a member of the university men's track and field team. Jackson, a native of Berbice, Guyana, was also a senior and competed on the women's track and field team. According to charging documents, the two had been in a volatile romantic relationship with a history of domestic. On the day of the stabbing, Jackson told authorities that Golson had spent the previous night in her room and was still there when she left for work the next morning. People magazine reported the two had argued previously over a bottle of cologne that Jackson had promised to replace. Jackson said she began feeling ill at work and returned home early, only to find Golson no longer in her room. She reported hearing voices coming from her roommate's closed bedroom door, and after using a hair clip to force the lock, found Golson in bed, fully clothed, with her roommate. According to the court documents obtained by the outlets, an argument between the couple escalated into a physical altercation after Jackson grabbed Golson by the shirt collar. The roommate allegedly told them to stop before fleeing the room. Investigators allege that during the struggle, Golson ended up on top of Jackson and was choking her when she reached under the roommate's bed for a knife and stabbed him in the back. When that did not stop him, she allegedly stabbed him in the chest. Jackson then called the police. She was arrested and charged with second degree murder and armed criminal action and is being held without bond according to court records. No court hearings have been scheduled as of yet. Now, that's a lot. That's a lot. On one side of this now, you got to think about, and this is what I try to tell y'all all the time about these type of relationships. It only ends in one or two ways: prison or the grave. You in these relationships and you start to think that, oh, it's just this, like it's just pushing, it's just shoving, it's just slapping, it's just punching, it's just fighting. No, it's more than that. And then it ends up a situation where next thing you know, it escalates, because the thing about it is each time that you go through it, the next time you do more and more and more and more. So remember, it go from a push to a choke, to a slap, to a punt, to a stab. And after that, if you live through the stab, it go to a gun. That's where it goes. And point blank period, that's the only way it's gonna happen. That's the only way it's gonna happen. You have to recognize the signs early, and you got to leave. You got to cut it off at the beginning. He 23, she 27. Like 27-year-old in college. Like that is crazy. Like we need to stop. But also what you got to understand too is she all of a sudden feel ill and she go home. And then she hear voices and she go over there, the door lock. She unlocked the door with a hairpin. She unlocked the door with a hairpin, which, okay, demonstrate this for us. So they're going to make her do that in court, show her that she did that and that her and her roommate ain't playing this, to just prove that he's a cheater. And then my thing is, if you own the bed, what kind of bed is this? Like, y'all give me 1 second. Let me change the internet to 5G. Oh, never mind. It was already on 5G. So it's like, what type of bed is this? Like, is this one of them low feng shui beds? Like, how can you be getting choked and then you can reach under a bed? Like, nah, I can't do that on my bed. And then where's the knife? Like right at the edge of the bed? So it's one of them things. It's like, was the door open with a hairpin? Or was it open with a knife? Probably can't open it with a knife, but was it open with a hairpin and then she came in with the knife? Cause she was mad and she knew she was about to do something. And then, okay, reach under the bed and grab a knife. How did you know the knife was there? Roommate had already told you it was there. So it's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to be over there on Law and Crime to watch how this right here plays out. But you got to get the lesson out of this, because this could be anybody's relationship. And what you also got to realize, this happens a lot. So if you have a daughter in college, a son in college, you got to talk to them about this, because this happens more often than you think. And for whatever reason, if this was as they described it, for whatever reason, it's a lot of women that want another woman man. And I don't understand that. Maybe it's not enough men to go around, but look at how this turned out. And then the roommate flees the room, say y'all need to stop and flee the room. But I guess the roommate knew she couldn't whoop that 27-year-old. And she knew she couldn't whoop the man either. And she in there with the man, so she ain't gonna try to fight him. But she knew if she would have got in front of that woman, and then the woman, it's like, you a woman, why are you going after a man instead of whooping this woman? Because that's your roommate. Beat the brakes off of her and break up with the man. It's like you finna fight a whole man. So now she put herself in a place to where she had to end his life, because now you fighting a whole man. And y'all have to think about that and pay attention to the red flags early, because now this man has lost his life. His family didn't send him to America from Jamaica to die in college. Like, think about that. For his life to be taken by his girlfriend. And one of the things I'm gonna tell y'all that, and maybe for some of you it may not be something that you want to do, but me understanding to a degree how the devil works is something that I have done. And what I've done is I've thought about, if I went home and I walked in on my wife with another man, like if I was finna show up and she didn't know I was finna show up, and I walked in on my wife with another man, what would I do? Now, on one side of that, I'm going to get the scrap, the blicky, and everybody losing their life. On the other side of it, the man lose his life. The woman get hands put on her. And I'm speaking in general terms. I ain't going to say my wife. I don't want to think about that. And then on the other side of it, I say, oh, okay, y'all have a nice life. And then the wife never speak to me again. I never talk to the wife again other than through the judge and legal papers. And if we got kids, I don't even respond to how you doing. Only about the kids. So you got to go through these steps so that if something happens, you've already seen it in your mind. You need to see it in your mind before you see it. See it in your mind before you see it in your life. Because if you see it in your mind first, now when it happens in life, you already know how to deal with it. So what this young lady could not do, because they in this toxic, abusive relationship, she should have already processed, if I go in here and he with her, what am I going to do? Like, what can this become? Like, what am I getting ready to do? Now, she's about to go to prison. She about to go to prison. The only way she's not going to prison is if they say that, if the judge just don't care about black life. But even second degree, you going to prison. And then this big man, he up like this, so they're gonna look at the angle. Because the way TMZ wrote it, they said the chest and the back. So I'm thinking they was in front of each other and she did like this and stabbed him in the chest, and then he went to like go and leave and she went behind him and stabbed him in the back, which could have been what happened. And then they could be telling a different story because a dead man can't testify. So it could have been in the chest, then in the back, which shows her as the aggressor. But also what you have to realize is she broke into the woman's room. So this could be first degree, because could have planned to do it. They might get into it and be like, this whole thing was planned, because now you done broke into the room. That's breaking and entering. You entering somebody else's property because that's not your room. So you brought this upon yourself because he's grown. It's not against the law for him to be in her room. It's not against the law for him to sleep with her. What's against the law is for you to break into somebody's room. And so you went and instigated it, because you could have just sat at the door and cried, or you could have left and called him, blowed up his phone, called her, blowed up her phone, and handled it a different way. But you pick the lock, go in there. So now the prosecution might say, how do we know this wasn't planned? How is it that you all of a sudden feel sick on the night that he happens to be in your roommate's room? This is a strange turn of events. How did all this string of events come together? And so you also got to realize too, if you thinking about doing something like that, if you ain't watched enough crime shows, the forensics tell it all. Like, there's no such thing as a perfect crime. Everybody get caught eventually. And so it's going to leave a trail. It's going to tell it. And we're going to see what it really was. And if they say it was self-defense, then it's still going to be, oh, you broke in that room, though. So he didn't come to your house and you defended yourself. You went into private property. That's her place where she lived, but that's not her room. And so now they gonna bring that up as a thing. So you got to realize that here you could be defending yourself, but you're in a toxic, abusive relationship. So now defending yourself could still land you in prison for 10 plus years. You never know. And then you got to go through all of this and what they trying to pin on you and what they trying to say and all of this right here that's happening. Like, this is real. So, and I want you to understand too that on another side of this, for y'all women, never, ever, ever, let's say, because we don't know if this was staged or not. We don't know if the young lady said, hey, I'm gonna prove to you that he cheating, or hey, try to shoot your shot and see if he'll whatever, like, talk to you because I want to see, because I want to be done with him. If he will talk to you, don't sleep with him, don't do nothing with him, but see if he'll talk to you and come in your room or whatever. And so you don't know, because that happens too. And just out of all fairness, I know it's a lot of women on here, so you automatically, some of y'all may want me to just automatically take the woman's side and just, oh, she's a victim, and oh, she was, being abused and all of this right here. But we don't have all the facts. We ain't got all the details. So I'm looking at it from both angles. So let's say that it wasn't staged, that they didn't stage it. It wasn't planned. The lesson in that is, to the women, never, ever trust a woman around your man. Like, ever. Because it's men that done slept with their woman mama. It's men that done slept with their woman's sister. It's men that done slept, of course, with their woman friend, cousin. It's men that done slept with their woman daughter. You never can trust a woman around your man. Ever. Ever. I don't care who she is. Just don't leave a woman around your man. Just out of safety. Now, okay, your mom, that may be different if she never been on drugs, never been on alcohol, like she not an addict, never been in the street, never been no stripper. That may be different if it's your mom. But like, if you have a mom who she's an addict, or she done been an addict, she done been out there, like she done been through it, you never know where her morals at, where her values at, where her standards at, where her self-love at. You never know. And it's a lot of women who are jealous of other women. Now, for this case right here, he's a college athlete. He run track, so he probably tall and muscular and fit, or whatever it may be. So the young lady could have been jealous. And I'm gonna tell you, I done been through that type of situation where I done been with women where they friend was attracted to me and jealous of the woman that I was with, and the friend opened themselves up. And I'm telling you now, can't go into all the details and tell everything now. I might have to talk about that on Blessed Tribe Unfiltered. So Blessed Tribe Unfiltered, I'm gonna give y'all the unfiltered version on that right there, how that stuff be happening. But listen, get real. And if you want to join, click the join button up under the video and get in Blessed Tribe Unfiltered. Now, it gets real. So you got to understand, you have got to watch out for these women. And I'm gonna tell you something too. A lot of y'all women have what y'all call a GBF. I'm gonna tell you, You don't know your man. So you leave and go to work in your GBF. That don't stand for girl best friend. That stand for hey best friend. You leave your hey best friend, and your man might be down low. So next thing you know, you come home, some waxing going on. And so I'm gonna tell you like right there. Don't leave no man, don't leave no woman with your man. If you got a roommate or if anybody got access to your place, your man should not be at your place when you not there. And if you got to leave, if you finna leave and go somewhere, don't leave your man there. He got to go with you. Point blank period. Yeah, he got to go with you. Cause I'm trying to tell you, it goes down. It goes down. Telling you. And so what you got to realize is you got to extract the lessons from this stuff. So it's like right here. I got offered an internship in a field that I want to work in, but it may require me to be away from home a few days. So even in that, I have to, if I was to do that, I have to talk to my wife about, hey, let's make sure now, because I got to watch myself, because I'll be out there and be around women and all that. I got to be careful, but you'll be home and by yourself and could bump into ex or something like that. So you also got to be careful. And because then I got to think about it. Because see, the devil, his goal, he want to catch you off guard. So as I think about it, so I'm like, oh, boom, if I'm on the road for a few days and then I mess around and find something I could be building my life and completely crash out. And that be everything that the devil want, because the devil looking at it like, hey, I can't get him to fall and to get into no, like, it done been this long. He ain't divorced his wife. He won't get into no affair. Like, what can I do to take this man down? Because he done took everybody else down. He was like, oh, I done messed up TD Jakes' name. I done messed up Devon Franklin's name. I done messed up Tyler Perry's name. I done messed up Steve Harvey's name. I done messed up Donnie McClurkin's name. I done messed up Torrey Roberts' name. I done messed up Keon Henderson's name. I done messed up William Murphy III's name. I done messed up Jamal Bryant's name. So the devil just checking it off. I done messed up Derek Jason's name. I done messed up Yellow Couch name. I done messed up Anthony O'Neal name. Done messed up Tonight Conversation name. I done sat down, hardly initiated, and made them sit down. So the devil just checking off. Black man after black man after black man after black man. He done took the life of Kevin Samuels, and he wasn't doing the work of the Lord, but he still had people, in their feelings and all that right there. Some people thought they were growing. Some people said it helped them. Some women said it helped them. But took his life. So who else out here left? Who left? So the devil gonna be looking. So I have to be mindful of that, and I got to go through that and see, okay, what if the devil try to get your wife to take a stupid pill when he can't get you? What do you do? See what I'm saying? So you got to realize, like, think about it. Like, let's say it's a lot of women that's 27, they already got a child. So think about it. Let's say you get into a relationship, you love this person, and you got kids, or you got a kid, and then you find them in something. That thing, you do something to them. Now you in jail or prison, and your kids without a mom. Your kids wards of the state now. Or got to go live with somebody they don't know or don't love, or somebody that don't know them, don't love them, somebody ain't got no money for them, whatever it may be. So see, you have to think about that right there. Think about that right there. Get that through your mind. And when you get that through your mind, now you get to start to look and see, like, oh, okay, yeah. So now I got to take and process. I got to take and get my mind right. I got to get my mind right. So think about that there. Y'all forgive me. So I want to thank commercial break. Go and get your piece of the channel. Link in the description. So I want you to think about that right there now and really get that through your mind. Get that through your mind. And so you see like, okay, got to be ready for it, especially if it's any toxicity, any kind of rifts going on. And cause I'm gonna tell you, like, that could happen. And then when I look back over my life and think about when I was in college, I'm like, man, it's a few times I was in a situation like that young man. And I could have lost my life. I ain't even think about it back then. I ain't process it like that. So that's what I'm gonna tell y'all men too. And this is what I've been trying to tell y'all. When you playing games and you want to do what you want to do and you want to sleep around and you want to mess around, you don't know when you're going to be the straw that broke the camel back. You don't know. You have to understand that you gotta be careful. You have got to be careful because here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you take and you don't do the right thing, what do the Bible say? The wages of sin is what? Life? No. The wages of sin is death. And you never know when your number is going to be called. And so here's the thing. If you got a woman, you need to be about that woman. Because one thing my daddy used to say, don't get mad if you hit somebody and they hit you back harder. Imagine this young man's family and what they feeling, what they going through. And if they got to hear this video where I have to be real with the men out here about this, because when it's our family, we love our family. Like we don't care. We want the rules to be broken for our family. Like we want everything to be bent. Like we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. If you are a man listening to me, don't let that be your family. To where your family is burying you because you refuse to leave a toxic relationship or you refuse to do the right thing in the relationship. It can cost you your life. And this one I'm gonna tell my son when he get in a relationship. It's what I'm gonna tell him. Don't play with it. Like, I'm here and I gotta say what I'm saying because I done been in that situation that young man was in more than one time and God let me live. So I owe it to the Lord to tell every other man, you will lose your life if you keep playing with these women. And whether she right or wrong, whether she going to prison or not, your life will be gone and it's not worth it. Do right, because you never know when you hurting somebody. You never know when you breaking somebody. You never know when you changing somebody's life. See, the thing about it is you don't know what people have gone through. And this invert this message. I'm speaking directionally, but same for women. Even more so for a woman, because a man is more short-circuited than a woman is. So if a woman will take a life, what you think a man will do? I done seen so many headlines of a man takes the woman life, take the children life because he caught her cheating. Listen, don't play with people's emotions. Don't play with people's heart. If you don't want to be faithful, leave. Because they will respect you breaking up with them in a peaceful way, in a time of peace, way more than you trying to cheat on them. They will respect you way more. Way more. And it get real out here now. It gets real out here. Commercial break. So think about that and get that through your spirit. And hey, this Tony Gaskins. God bless you. Grab your piece of the channel. You'll see the link. I don't think we got many days left. If we cross the minimum, then we activate it and we going. And so grab your piece and read all the instructions. It'll let you know. I don't want to misspeak on the logistics, so you got to read. I know people be wanting to ask questions sometimes because people don't like reading, but with this here SEC registered situation, we ain't trying to have no Jay Morrison activity. Got to get over there and read. Got to read. But this my second one. So, and there was some people saying, hey, I ain't set up my first one. All right, got to do better. You're grown. You're grown. Do you put deodorant on? Do you wipe your behind? Get over there and click the support. Talk to the support. Hey, I already got an account. Can y'all reset my account? Let me log in here and withdraw my money. Because over there on the page, they ain't tell me to say it on this page, but over there on the page, it actually, I think in the video, I say how much we already paid out to investors. So get on over there, get your mind right. And so, yeah, God bless you. Keep your head up. And we got to cover these serious topics. It's sad, it's something that we got to cover. I need to do a follow-up too. Or maybe I did enough on the my follow-up was send this to a young man. So go look for the videos. YouTube don't push all the videos. If you got a young man in your life or any man in your life, whether it's a brother, son, cousin, uncle, whoever, go look at my videos, click on send this to a young man and send that to the men in your life, because YouTube not gonna push that. So send that to the men in your life, because I just want to motivate the brothers, and let's keep going, keep building. God bless you. Keep your head up. I got to coach in 3 minutes, so I'm gonna get on off here so I can get my little breather before my coaching call. We'll talk soon.